on our other feature from E-Buzz. The main reason why our business activity need to innovate is to survive and stay competitive in the competition. Business people must exploit their innovative technology capabilities through development and making use of innovation program and technique. Here is our short report for you.
To survive and thrive in the future business environment, both as an individual and as a company, innovation has now become an essential factor. An organization's ability to innovate and grow requires inspiration and a core passion for change. It's a fine art to envelop the organization in a growth culture and create visionary business leaders for the future. Innovations can be in the form of new products or services, or cost-reducing process improvement, or innovative business models and methods. The benefits of innovation occur in all aspects of the profit-loss statement. Innovators drive additional sales volume, achieve price premiums, and reduce costs through process improvements. In addition to the financial benefits, innovation goes hand in hand with sustainable development initiatives, as both require progressive leadership and an appetite for change, combined with a tolerance of experimentation and some risks. Since innovation means many different things to many different people. An innovation capability will not develop on its own. It needs to be consciously formulated, resourced, and driven into place. To achieve successful systematic innovation, there must be small, continuous efforts as well as large breakthroughs where possible, which run through every aspect of a company's activity set. There are many elements of innovation, and they should be considered together for success in fostering innovation. In the end, innovation is about more than just developing new products. It is about reinventing business process and building entirely new markets that meet untapped customer needs. MNC Business Report for Economic Buzz.
Like on Economic Buzz, this program can also be viewed through Startup Asia Channel 121 Singapore and MNC International, both in Singapore. We are still discussing about CCTV industry market in Indonesia. We have Mr. Thomas Lee. He is the CEO at 21 CCTV. Analog versus IP-based camera or digital. Everyone knows we are now in the middle or living in the digital age. But when we talk about Indonesia business environment, turns out, as you say, proportionally still dominated by the conventional surveillance devices called the analog-based CCTV. What is your standpoint on this when we talk about that many are still interested in the analog version of devices compared to the digital?
I think we just follow the customer demands, because in overseas, lots of other countries like USA or America, they are implementing a lot of IP cameras.
You can show it to the lens.
Yeah, okay. This is one example. The IP-based camera, which is one of our brands, Lilin from Taiwan. And this IP has got a very clear image, high resolution digital, which is used a lot in overseas. In Indonesia, it's starting to boom.
Yeah,
we're
starting, meaning we are still in the initial stage of introducing this.
We're still educating a lot of people about this, that they got a clear picture. But sometimes one of our challenges is again price. So the analog one, there's still a good business in Indonesia, especially in Asia Pacific. So I think
from the practicality, is it right that this kind of IP-based or digital version of the devices is much more easy and less complex compared to the analog, or on the vice versa? Tell me about this. Because people also think about the practicality, let's say in the installment, from the technology base as well. Which one is more practical?
Okay. It actually depends on the user. For example, I give you an example. Many people in Indonesia use smart gadget. Like very good brands like Apple or Android. But I think they don't use all the features that are in the phone.
Yeah, indeed.
They only make use of SMS or the call. But there are actually lots of apps, hundreds of apps that we can use with that smartphone. Same thing with IP camera.
I see.
IP camera offers a lot of intelligence. So this kind of product is not just image. IP camera will give people accounting, so people can use it for marketing data. How many people come into the shop, how many people buy, so and how many people go.
That very detailed information.
Yes,
can be captured by the
that's
IP.
Right. Yeah, so it just it takes effort for people to understand about IP products.
It takes effort to people to understand about the IP product. Then related to this kind of market education, you representing our 21 CCTV when it comes about educating Indonesian market, maybe in a much more easiest way to say it, it's like informing them about this kind of new technology. What kind of basic information you would like to share, and according to your view, is important to be known by Indonesian product, Indonesian people who would like to use this particular product?
Sure. What we did, especially last year, and we're going probably to do it every year, we gather all our distributors across Indonesia, and we also call a representative from Lilin, Taiwan as well, and we do it in a gathering in a hotel. We educate them for like one whole day, and we are hoping that when they go back to their own cities, they educate their resellers or their customers.
Are they also certified by the time they're joining this training, that already got this new knowledge in terms of, let's say, running and operating several particular devices?
They were very enthusiastic. They really learn about the new technologies. So.
And do you as the CEO also certify them in a shape or the form of certificate that I am already certified? I joined your training in that.
That's right. We did certify them, and it's also signed by the Taiwanese, the brand that we are representing as well.
I see. When we talk about distributors, meaning that your main or the core teamwork is not only here based in Jakarta, but we have another part also in this country. Is the market size somehow, Mr. Thomas Lee, still dominated by major cities in Indonesia like Jakarta, maybe Bandung and Surabaya, or already widespread equally when we talk about introducing, educating and informing our market about these surveillance devices, the digital ones especially?
At the moment, it's mostly in big cities like Jakarta, Bandung, Surabaya and Medan. But I think we have a very high expectation that it will spread to across other cities as well, depending on the infrastructure, how the country is going to spread to, especially to the east. So I think it's a very good prospect there in the future.
And when we talk about the market growth, Jakarta itself as the capital, do you see that we are still having this kind of more space to be tapped, more market to be tapped or covered? Or it's already saturated, it's already...
The cake in Indonesia is still so big, even though there's so many players, but we can still complement each other to serve that many population.
Even in Jakarta, there's like more space to compete on this basis, And make sure you are still with us because we are still having another second after this one.
Sure.
Make sure you are still with us on MNC Business Channel. This is Economic Buzz. We are discussing about CCTV industry market in Indonesia with Mr. Thomas Lee as the CEO at 21 CCTV.